Okay, we're going to look at some solving equations now. So, equations which contain letters and numbers, and you need to solve for example, what x is, or if the equation has got t's in it, for what t is, or p, or whatever it is. Okay, now you'll have quite a bit of experience of this already from National 4, so we'll go over the kind of simpler ones at National 4 level a wee bit quicker and just introduce some of the rules. Okay, so let's start with 3x plus 1 equals 10. Okay, now a note to take down to get going with this is when solving equations, and you should take this down, when solving equations, letter terms should be on the left hand side of the equation, and number terms should be on the right hand side of the equation. Okay, so what's in between the left and the right? Well, that is the equal sign. The equal sign is in the middle. Okay, so let's look at this one. Well, the equal sign's in the middle, and here's the left hand side. I'm going to mark that with LHS, and the right hand side RHS. So letters should be on the left and numbers should be on the right. Okay, so first of all, let's establish what kind of term each of these are. So I've got 3x, I've got 1, I've got 10. Well, 1 and 10 are clearly number terms. What about 3x? Well, 3x is the same as x plus x plus x, and I think we would need to agree that that is definitely a letter term. So 3x is definitely a letter term. It's x plus x plus x. Okay, so let's think about this notion of balancing equations, which we've done in National 4 and before that. So, to keep equations balanced, or to keep scales balanced, whatever you do at one side, you need to do the same to the other side. So, for example, if I wanted to keep these scales balanced, if I rubbed out one of them, I would need to rub out one of them to keep the thing balanced. Well, we can say keep the same kind of idea going with equations. So we can think about the left-hand side of this equation weighing the same as the right-hand side of the equation, and that keeps things balanced. Okay, so in equals, we can think about that as keeping things balanced. So always need to keep things balanced, because balance means that we're keeping it equal. So think about it as equal weight and keeping the scales balanced. Okay, so when solving equations, we want letter terms to be on the left-hand side of the equation, number terms on the right-hand side of the equation, and the equal sign is in the middle. The equal sign is in the middle. There's the left-hand side, there's the right-hand side. We want letter terms on the left, number terms on the right. Okay, so if we go through this equation, 3x plus 1 equals 10. Let's just write out a wee bit clearer over here. 3x plus 1 is equal to 10. We want letter terms on the left and number terms on the right. Okay, the equal sign is in the middle. So here is the left-hand side, here is the right-hand side. Okay, letter terms on the left, number terms on the right. Okay, so is 3x okay where it is? Well, 3x is a letter term. We want 3x to be on the left-hand side because it is a letter term, so that stays where it is. But 1, well, we don't want number terms on the left, we want number terms on the right. So how do we get rid of it then? We need to eliminate it. So how do you eliminate 1? Well, you eliminate it by taking it away. So 1 take away 1 eliminates it. But if I take 1 away from that side, I need to keep the equation balanced and take 1 away from that side. Okay, so what we can see then is that 1 take away 1, that cancels out. And that means that on this side, I'm only left with the 3x, because the minus 1 has cancelled out with the plus 1 to give me nothing. So that eliminates it, so that's an important word to think about. That eliminates the 1 from that side. Now on this side it's dead easy, 10 take away 1, that gives me 9. Okay. Now, we've now got a situation where 3 lots of something is equal to 9. So remember that 3x means 3 lots of x. So 3 lots of something is 9. 3 lots of what is 9? That's 3. So x must be 3. Now this is the way we're going to do it. We're going to divide both sides of the equation by 3. Okay, so that's keeping it balanced again. So if I divide that side by 3, I'm okay as long as I divide this side by 3. Okay, so 3x divided by 3 gives me x, and 9 divided by 3, well, I'm going to write that as 9 over 3, and that gives me x equals 3, final answer. Now I'm going to go over several of these using this method, just to make sure that you're fine with it, and let's take down example 2. Okay, example 2, 5x plus 1 is equal to 26. Okay, the equal sign is in the middle. Here's the left hand side, here is the right hand side. I want letters to the left and numbers to the right. Letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. Okay, so 5x is a letter term, 1 is a number term, 26 is a number term. Letters to the left and numbers to the right. So 5x is okay, but plus 1 is not. So how do you get rid of it? Well, eliminate it by taking it away. But if I take it away from that side, I need to take it away from that side, and that's going to do that important thing, which is to keep things balanced. And remember that thinking about it as a set of scales, how are you going to keep that set of scales balanced? Well, you keep them balanced by whatever you do to one side, you need to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so I'll take 1 away from both sides. That cancels out, and it leaves me with just 5x on the left hand side, and 26 take away 1 is 25. Okay, I'm then going to go back to this notion of balancing. I'm going to divide both sides of the equation by 5. 5x divided by 5 is x, and then that will be 25 divided by 5. I'll write that as 25 over 5, and 25 over 5 is 5. Example 3. 8x plus 2 is equal to 18. Letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. The equal sign is in the middle. Letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. So how am I going to get rid of the plus 2? I need to get rid of 2, but I need to get rid of 2 from both sides. Okay, so they'll cancel out and leave me with 8x. And on this side, 18 take away 2 is 16. I then keep things balanced, divide both sides of the equation by 8. 8x divided by 8 is x, and 16 divided by 8 can be written as 16 over 8. Remember that writing over is the same as writing it as divide. 16 over 8, and that is 2. Final answer is x equals 2. Let's take down equation, or example rather, 4. Okay, 7n plus 1 is equal to 22. Okay, there's the equal sign in the middle. There's the left hand side, there's the right hand side. Letters terms to the left, number terms to the right. Okay, letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. So 7n is okay. That's in the left hand side, that's what it should be. 22 is okay. That's in the right hand side, that's what it should be. But plus 1 shouldn't be there. That should be on the right hand side. So if it shouldn't be on the left hand side, I need to eliminate it by taking 1 away. But to keep the equation balanced, I'll need to take 1 away from the other side as well. Okay, 1 take away 1 cancels out, and it leaves me with 7n on that side. 22 take away 1 is 21. I'm then going to get 7n down to n, so that means dividing it by 7. But to keep the equation balanced, I'll need to divide by 7 on this side as well. Okay, 7n divided by 7 is n. 21 divided by 7 can be written as 21 over 7, and 21 divided by 7 is 3. Final answer is n equals 3. Okay, let's take down example 5. Example 5, 5x minus 2 is equal to 13. Okay, right, so letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. The equal sign is in the middle. I need letter terms on the left, number terms on the right. Okay, 5x is okay. 13 is on the right hand side, that's a number term, that's okay, but minus 2 shouldn't be on the left hand side, so I need to eliminate it. Now how do I get rid of minus 2? We'll have a think about this one. think about minus 2 as a £2 debt. You owe £2. Well, you would need to pay that back. You would need to add it back in. So let's say you had an overdraft in the bank and your bank account came up as minus £2. Well, you would need to put £2 into the bank account to bring that up to £0. So you would eliminate minus 2 by adding 2 back in. Now if you're going to add 2 to that side, you need to add 2 to that side. Minus 2 plus 2 cancels out. Leave you with 5x on that side, and 13 plus 2 is 15. How do I get 5x down to x? I need to divide by 5, but I'll need to keep the thing balanced and divide that side by 5 as well. 5x divided by 5 is x. 15 divided by 5 is 3. X equals 3. Example 6. 7p minus 8 is equal to 6. Okay, letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. 7p is okay, 6 is okay. How am I going to get rid of minus 8? I'll need to add 8, but add 8 to both sides. They'll cancel out, and 7p will be equal to 6 plus 8 is 14. 7p, get down to 7, I'll need to get down to p, I'll need to divide both sides by 7. So p will be equal to 14 over 7, and p is equal to 2. Let's take down example 7. Example 7, let's go for 9 plus 5x is equal to 24. Okay, so I want letter terms in the left, number terms on the right. The equal sign is in the middle. Letter terms on the left, number terms on the right. That question could have been written as 5x plus 9 equals 24, which would be the same. So the number term was written first before the letter term, but it doesn't cause any difficulty at all in the question if you think about it. Those two are on the left hand side and this is on the right hand side. So 5x is okay, that should be on the left hand side. 9 isn't though, so I need to eliminate it, but I would need to eliminate it from both sides. Okay, so 5x equals 24, take away 9 is 15, and then I divide both sides by 5. 5x divided by 5 is x, and 15 over 5 is equal to 3. Final answer. Okay, example 8. 9x plus 3 is equal to 17. Letter terms on the left, number terms on the right, equal signs in the middle. 9x is okay, but 3 is not, so I need to get rid of 3, but I'll need to get rid of 3 from both sides. And that'll give me 9x equals 14. And then get 9x down to x by dividing both sides by 9. 9x divided by 9 is x, and 14 divided by 9, I'll write that as 14 over 9. Now, what's been introduced now is an answer which will not collapse down to a whole number. It also can't be simplified, so there's no common factor to divide top and bottom by. 14 over 9, therefore, final answer. Let's take down example 9. Let's go for 7t minus 7 is equal to 5. Okay, letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. 7t is okay, so it's 5, but 7 minus 7 rather shouldn't be there. How do I get rid of minus 7? I'll get rid of it by paying it back, adding it back on, adding on 7. Okay, so that'll give me 7t equals 5 plus 7 is 12, and bring 7t down to t, divide both sides by 7. T will be equal to 12 over 7. Same as last time, it doesn't collapse down to a whole number. Check if it can be simplified top and bottom, it can't, so it's the final answer. Let's take down example 10. Okay, so 4r minus 2 is equal to 4. Letter terms to the left, number terms to the right. 4r is okay, that should be on the left hand side. 4 is okay, that should be on the right hand side, but minus 2 should not be there, so I'll get rid of minus 2 by adding it back on. Okay, minus 2 plus 2 will cancel out then, and then 4r will be equal to 4 plus 2, which is 6. R is equal to, well, how do you get 4r down to r? Divide both sides by 4, and that's 6 over 4, which I can simplify. So I won't get a whole number here, but I can definitely simplify by dividing top and bottom by 2, and that will give me r is equal to 3 over 2. Final answer. Okay, let's just bring an extra dimension in here, which is going to be to work with brackets. This is dead easy. We just get a small step to get going, and then it's just like the previous 10 examples. Okay, we've got 5 bracket x plus 2 equals 25, so let's first of all eliminate that bracket. Remember that terms inside the bracket are being multiplied by 5, so that's easy to get going. 5 lots of x is 5x. 5 lots of 2 is 10, that's equal to 25. Now, at that point, I'm arriving at an example that's just similar to the previous several we've looked at. Letter terms to the left, number terms to the right, the equal sign is in the middle. If a term's not what it should be, I need to eliminate it. So 5x is okay, and so it's 25, but plus 10 shouldn't be there, so I need to eliminate it from both sides. So I'm now left with 5x is equal to 25, take away 10 is 15. Get 5x down to x, I need to divide by 5, but I need to do the same at both sides. 5x divided by 5 is x, 15 divided by 5 can bring us 15 over 5, and 15 divided by 5 is 3x equals 3, final answer. Okay, example 12. 4 bracket x plus 6 is equal to 31. Okay, so 4 times x and 4 times 6. 4 lots of x is 4x. 4 lots of 6 is 24. That's equal to 31. That's the left numbers to the right. 4x is okay, that should be on the left hand side. 31 is okay, that should be on the right hand side, but 24 should not be there. So how do I get rid of it? I take it away, that eliminates it, but I need to get rid of it from both sides. Okay, on the left hand side then I'm just left with 4x, and on the right hand side 31 take away 24 is 7. I then get myself down to x by dividing both sides before. 4x divided by 4 is x, and I need to divide this side by 4 as well to keep the thing balanced. X equals 7 over 4. Can it simplify? No. Look at all number notes. That is the final answer. Example 13. Example 13. 8 bracket p minus 4 is equal to 40. Okay, 8 times p is 8p, 8 times minus 4 is minus 32, and that is equal to 40. Okay, so letters to left, numbers to the right. 8p is okay, that should be on the left hand side, which is. 40 is okay, that should be on the right hand side, which is. I get rid of minus 32, I need to add 32 to both sides. That eliminates that. Leaves me with 8p equals 40 plus 32 is 72. How do I get 8p down to p? I need to divide by 8, but I need to divide both sides by 8. So that's p equals 72 over 8, and 72 divided by 8 is equal to 9. P equals 9, final answer. Okay, example 14. 6 bracket 3x plus 1 is equal to 24. Okay, 6 lots of 3x. 6 lots of 3 is 18. 6 lots of 3x is 18x, 6 lots of 1 is 6, and that's equal to 24. Letters to left, numbers to the right. I'll need to get rid of 6 from both sides. That'll leave me with 18x equals 18. How to get 18x down to x? I need to divide both sides by 18. 18x divided by 18 is x, and 18 over 18, well, anything divided by itself is equal to 1. Let's try one final example. Okay, example 15, 4 bracket 4p minus 2 is equals minus 40. Okay, 4 times 4p, let's just take our time, that's 16p. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8, and that's equal to minus 40. Okay, and then need to get rid of minus 8 by adding 8 to both sides, and that will leave me with 16p is equal to, and let's be careful, think about a number line. We're down at minus 40, and if we travel up 8 units, that will bring me up to minus 32. And you need to get 16p down to p, so I divide by 16, but I'll need to divide both sides by 16. 16p divided by 16 is p. Okay, minus 32 over 16. We'll think about 32 over 16. 32 over 16 is 2. Well, minus 32 over 16 is minus 2. Final answer.